Oh, g'day gang, Ed here again. Hey, look, I want to talk to you about another product that, again, I really want to endorse. And I know I've spoken to you about a couple of things in the last month. I wish they would spread this out during the year, quite frankly. But that's the way it goes, and if it's really good, I think it's important for me to tell you guys about it. I was only thinking the other day, and you might have even seen me tweet this, that I think continuity is probably the holy grail for people who are participating in the 30-day challenge. What's continuity? Let me talk to you about that. When we talk about continuity, we mean creating some sort of product or service where people will pay you on a regular, usually monthly, basis. I suppose a magazine subscription is a continuity type of business. Subscribing to something wonderful like the 30-day challenge plus. That is an example of a continuity business. People pay us every month and we provide them services on a subscription basis. And they're the best type of businesses to be in because they don't have the huge, hot and heavy excitement of a launch, but they provide a regular income. And they feel more of a business to me. You know, if you get so launch dependent, it becomes a bit like crack cocaine, you know, that you just keep needs launching to keep up your cash flow because you don't have a business per se, you have a launching business and you have to launch and launch and launch and launch and launch. Whereas it seems to me to make a lot more sense to launch a continuity business, which means you don't get a huge payday up front, but you have a sustainable long-term business. And that's what we're all about at 30-Day Challenge Plus. Now, preempting the blog posts. When you talk about continuity, that can have a very negative meaning for some people. And I don't think it's the continuity part that's negative. I don't think anybody has a problem with stuff like the 30-Day Challenge Plus or Immediate Edge or any of those sort of programs. I think they have a problem with what we call in the business forced continuity. Sounds unpleasant, right? What forced continuity is that where you sign up for a free trial of a particular service and they give you some free stuff that's part of that. But then, as part of this, you do have to hand over your credit card, but it's not billed. It's only billed 30 days, it's billed then, say, 30 days later, for argument's sake, when the next issue or the next part of that product or service is developed. And if it's done well, in fact, this is the only way it should be done, folks. If it's done well, that should be very above board, and you know, people should understand very clearly. There should be a very easy way to unsubscribe or opt out, and everything's good. And I think forced continuity, which has real negative connotations, wouldn't have the reputation it did. Where it's a problem is where people get asked for free stuff, and it's not clear what they're being built into, or they're not really truly told about it. That's bad, and that's not what I'm talking about. It's a bit like with the upsell thing. You know, if somebody does 10 upsells in a row and holds you hostage, a pox on their house. That's not marketing. You know, that's just blunt force trauma to your clients. It's just wrong. You know, give me some credit. You know, I wouldn't promote that sort of thing in any way, shape or form. Same with forced continuity. I think if it's done properly and up front, I mean, hey, 30-Day Challenge Plus, for example, is forced continuity in the sense that we continue to bill you, just like a subscription, but we're upfront about it. You know you're going to get billed every month. So, what was very interesting, and there's no question, if you look at the most successful 30-day challenges throughout history and so on, they have all moved their businesses to continuity-based businesses. And let me tell you, it's not easy. There's a lot of challenges. The software that you use, the way you take payments, the way you market it, the way you provide the services, the customer service situations, the software that you need, all of that is really, really complex. And I've had and this is why I wanted to mention it to you, is that Ryan Deiss, don't you hate it when people say, and I was about to say it myself, you know, they say, my good buddy, Ryan Deiss, you know, and you just go, oh God, can you get a new script, please? But it's true. Ryan is the coolest Texan dude I know. He's also shorter than me, so, and let me tell you, that's hard, folks. So all of those things endear Ryan to my heart. He's a truly nice guy, one of the true gentlemen in this business, and he does a really, really good product. You know, he looks after people, he does the right thing by them, and he's coming out with a new product called Continuity Blueprint, which talks about, and I've had the chance to see this, and it is excellent. Really, really good stuff. It really takes you the alpha to the omega, the literal genesis to revelations of the continuity business. It does it brilliantly, really, really, really well. And it's becoming available. He's holding it, so no big hypey launch, he's just releasing it this week. And I want to support that. And the way I want to support that is, if you use this link below here to sign up to his course, I want to give you 12 months to 30-day challenge plus. So, you know, if you're already a 30-day challenge plus member, we'll give you 12 months. If you've already on a 12 months freebie because you bought something else where I've offered that, you get an extra 12 months. You get it all added up. So I think this is cool. I don't do this, in fact, well, bluntly, I don't promote or endorse stuff that I think sucks, and this really doesn't suck. It's really, 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 really good. So if you're going down that path, and if you're looking at how do I put together one of these businesses, then this is really a spectacular course. It's definitely the one I would absolutely endorse and recommend you. If you're going to look at the continuity business, this is the one to get. I love it so much that, again, I want to offer you that 12 months free. So I would definitely check it out. Check out the marketing. There's a video that he's shot, and this is another thing where I love it because I do the same thing, where he talks about how he planned out a really successful business, and he did it on the back of the napkin. This is very close to my heart because I've actually done exactly the same thing with my drawings for 30-Day Challenge Inc. and actually put them in the prospectus and the information memorandum. You should have seen the Wall Street types when I presented them with it. But I stuck to my guns, and I reckon it looks brilliant. Check this out. Check Ryan's stuff out. Again, as always, please check out the launch materials. It's so smart to do that. And so you can use them for your own. You get an education in that yourself. Check it out. It's really, really worth it. Alright folks, speak to you soon, and consider continuity. It really is, I think, the smartest play. It's a real business. You're not relying on these huge launch spikes. I love launches, don't get me wrong, but that I think even if you do launches, you should have a solid continuity business to back yourself up. And I think Continuity Blueprint is really the best guide I have seen for creating and building and managing and running that style of business. Alright, with that, see you folks soon.